Alright, welcome back everyone for another episode of Golden Sun. This is Stray Faye, and in this episode we'll be doing the final match of Colosso. Alright, let's get started and see what the stages look like. Alright, first stage. Looks like we can use the Scales of Justice. Epic name. Looks like we can use Frost here to cheat. To lift that pillar up. Lift that puddle there, really. Alright, let me check the other stages first. Alright, this is stage 2. Would you like to hear a description? Yes. This is the stepping stone stage. Can reach... let's see. Alright. I'm gonna make... give him that. We just need Garrett here. Just make quick decisions. I said, sure. Keep going down too much. Alright, put Garrett here. I think we could take him out if I change my mind. I'll put Mia here. There we go. Let's see, where shall we put Ivan? Ivan can do a lot of things, so... Alright, what can you do? Yes. Okay. Might want to put Ivan here with Halt. Yeah, because this is mean. Alright, let me see the other stages first. Stage 3 over there. Stage 4. The growth. I could just climb up really quickly. Yeah, you just rock climb. No. Stage 5. How many stages are there? Alright, this one, sidewalk. You have to run against the conveyor belt, Sybil. No, you don't. You are not jumping up there. Bad kitty. Alright, you could use force to jam the cog there. No, let's see. Is there stage 6? There is a stage 6. That's it though. Stage 6. Rog rolling area. Let's see. Oh wait, nope. I don't think a friend can help you in there. Well, let's put Ivan in stage 3 and hope for the best. I think... so... this is stage 3. Alright, put Ivan here. I think this is the most bullshit stage, so I definitely want to have him there. Alright, let's start. Lend a hand. Alright. I want to move that to the right. Sybil, don't you dare. She is being an idiot. She wants to jump on my laptop. I want... Alright, halt that man. Stop that man. And Mia. Use Frost. Alright, we should be able to get through the first 3 stages fairly quickly. I'm a little worried. So I'm probably going to avoid all the items. Because 3, 2, 1, go! Your opponent should be moving very fast compared to the other stages, so I'm just gonna ignore the items. I never use them. Run! See, that was so easy. Oh my god, Sybil. You are so lucky. You are more coordinated than Igor. I hope she doesn't crash. She just... Okay. Bad kitty. Alright, run and don't stop. This place sucks. But we have a healthy lead, luckily. I'm just waiting for the cat to like knock off all my amiibos off my shelf. Let's be like, ha ha ha! I broke things. Nah, hurry! Oh my god, he's so close. Mine! I got the claymore. Oh my god, Sybil. Alright, he's actually pretty stuck on the third or on the 6th stage. He's having trouble moving all the logs. Alright, so you probably could have gotten like 2 chests, but I'd rather be safer than sorry. Alright, last match, we're fighting the Vampa. Alright, same thing as always, Ragnarok, boom! Hahaha, he's actually defending. Alright. You just wasted a turn. You wasted another turn because synergy isn't affected by delusion. And finally you attack. Yeah, fighting normal people not so hard. Fighting things with synergy, really hard. Let's see, will another Ragnarok finish you off? Oh, you're still standing. Not for long. There, yeah, I just threw so many Ragnaroks at him. Sleepy time! Isaac! 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 Alright, that's my name, yes, Isaac! Yes. Z. Yeah, we just fell asleep. Oh. I hear you, cat. You better not nudge my mic. Isaac fell asleep. He must be exhausted. Let's leave him to sleep for now. And I woke up. So, regardless of whether you win or lose that fight, you always collapse out of exhaustion. But if you win, you get a prize, so try to win. Isaac. Huh? You've awakened. Colosso, duh, that ended long ago. You fell into a deep sleep, don't you remember? Sort of. Oh, give me a break. You're out cold. You don't remember a thing. I remember throwing Ragnaroks. So many Ragnaroks. I'm sorry for shouting at you. Smiley face. You fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. Babi was singing your praises. Are you okay now? In body and mind? Yep. Angry face, you better be alright after sleeping this long. Sheesh. Aw, don't be mad. Oh, I guess he's mad because he didn't get to fight. I'm sorry for shouting again. Garrett, you're a meanie. Babi said he wanted to see when you came to, Isaac. If you're okay, shall we go see Babi? You're fine, aren't you, Isaac? I'm more worried about what Babi wants. Let's get going. Oh, I could jump out of bed. Okay. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. I see. Let's go see Babi then. Okay. Treasure? I think we got all the treasure here, so stop looking. Alright, we want to go see Babi. He probably has a lot of things to say to us. Alright, let's go to the Lord's room. How am I looking here? Alright, I think all the items are back in their proper place, so... Alright, let's go talk to Babi. And then the epic music starts. I've been waiting for you and your companions, Isaac. I've been waiting here because I wanted to speak with you. Does Iodem have 2 different colored eyes? Or is that just... Almost looks like he has a brown eye and a blue eye. He has heterochromy. That's cool. It's hard to talk when you're so far away. Come over here. Getting distracted. The battles at Colosso were spectacular. It was the most rewarding to see Babi's favorite warrior steal the day. Item, bring the victor's prize. Yes, sir, right away. And he gives me... Isaac received the lure cap. looks like one of those night caps that I've never seen anyone in real life sleep with. Yeah, the lure cap will increase the encounter rate of monsters, which is good if you want to experience grind, bad if you want to get through a level quick. Are you feeling better now? I sure am. Ah, the recuperative powers of youth. And after such fierce battles, I didn't do much, I just kind of threw Ragnaroks. Who could expect less from the warriors who rescued me? Enough with the flattery. Let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? Such insolence. Who do you think you are to speak to Babi so? He's Garrett. He's Garrett the idiot. The town idiot. Let it be, Item. There are other ways to judge a man. Garrett is just Garrett. What is it you said you were called? He's talking to you, Garrett. Uh-huh. That's right, Garrett. We shall explain all. We intended to thank you and your companions for saving Babi, Isaac. But it would seem that gratitude is not enough. I have disclosed everything to Iodem. What do you mean by everything? You do wish to know more about Lemuria, correct? Yep. Although I could say no and be like, I just want to continue on my quest to stop Satyros from lighting the lighthouses, but nah. We want to help everyone. Yes, indeed. Your desire is as plain as day. I have just seen Synergy for the first time. It is an awesome power. I used my cloak ball to show him Synergy. No one else could see it, but I knew Isaac's tournament was strange. I thought it unlikely that you would fight using such power. No one else could see it. We were throwing giant swords from the sky. No need to be ashamed, Isaac. Synergy is also a warrior's power. I guess we did have to train a lot to get this power. When I first learned of your power, I was shocked. I thought you might be Lemurians. You mentioned Lemuria many times, Babi. What is it? In the city of ancient people lying far out at sea. Many years ago, about the time of the Great Flood, Babi went to Lemuria. I see. The Great Flood struck while I was traveling with Loompa. Loompa? You mean Loompa the thief? I know it's hard to believe. It happened 100 years ago. Oh my gosh, you're so old. You mean those rumors about you are true? Kraden once mentioned the Stone of Sages. Do you think that's what did it? Well, he said he had a draft, not the Stone of Sages, so I don't think it's that. Huh. Don't tell me you forgot about the Stone of Sages. I didn't... Oh, actually, I forgot about it. I don't even know what it is. It rules all. It can change anything into gold. Oh, you mean like the alchemy stone. Change anything into gold, grant immortality, ring a bell. So you even heard of the Stone of Sages. I'm afraid I don't have it. It is the draft of Lemuria that has allowed me to live for so long. The draft of Lemuria? It is a magical draft, once taken by those who lived in Lemuria. And just drinking stops you from aging? Is that what it does? It would be more accurate to say it slows the aging process. Oh, stuffy nose. Bad stuffy nose. There is death in Lemuria. But it only comes to those whose senses have failed from centuries of use. Do the people of Lemuria use synergy like we do? You have that draft, Babi. That's why you've lived for so long. And become wealthy enough to rule Tolby. What are you getting at? What is your purpose in making everyone study alchemy? As you can see from the people who are all the scholars that are doing experiments in the basement, I'm starting to wonder myself. What do you hope to gain, Babi? If I attain true immortality, there would be no need for all this research. I'm not sure I understand. I had precious little draft, and now I'm running out. You all saw it. There was but little left in the cave. How long will it last? What will happen when it runs out? It will run out any day now, and when it does, my life is at its end. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We must hurry to Lemuria. It's pointless. What on earth do you mean pointless? We cannot find Lemuria. But you just said that it lies far out at sea. If we search the seas, we're sure to find it. I've sent so many ships in the past in search of Lemuria. It must have been long before I joined you, but you still failed. I needed more Lemurian draft, but I couldn't find Lemuria. Why did you collapse in the cave if you still had more draft? I had been rationing it, but this time I waited too long between drinks. You were trying to make it last longer. I overexerted myself, trying to find Lemuria before it ran out. And your reason for calling us here has to do with Lemuria? Exactly. I want you to find Lemuria. I have not been able to locate Lemuria by sea, but perhaps by air. I can hide it no longer. I have built Babi Lighthouse to see if I can find Lemuria at sea. What? That's why you're building the lighthouse? We'll find that lighthouse later in the game. No, there's more to it than that. We spotted something in the ocean southeast of the lighthouse, where Lemuria should be. Something's dangerous, no doubt. What, monsters? We can handle them. That may be, however, something else troubles me more. What is it, my lord? No sailor has been able to keep his bearings at sea. You're kidding! Great course? Is there something that distorts distance or direction or something? The currents shift there, subtly changing a ship's direction. So the lighthouse will help ships keep their bearings. So how exactly did you get away from Lemuria after the flood, Babi? That's the thing, Garrett. I crossed the sea in a Lemurian ship. I'm hoping you can sail it. But why us, when you have so many powerful soldiers at your disposal? None of them have the ability to use synergy. One must have synergy to sail this ship. Then that would mean that Babi is an adept. It should. You'd think if you had synergy to sail a ship, he would be an adept, but that must be it. No normal person could use that cloak ball. I learned to use a little synergy during my stay in Lemuria. With what little I'd learned, I was able to guide the ship. In that case, perhaps I could sail the ship. No, it must be an adept. because he doesn't want to teach anyone. What should we do, Isaac? Will you do what he wants? If you do, I will grant whatever you wish. How about send an army against Satiros? You shouldn't make vows you will later find you cannot keep. I haven't even considered my own wishes lately. In that case, I could provide you with wealth of items that you might like. Babi's offer is very generous. You will consider going, won't you? Alright. Isaac, we have to beat Felix and the others to the lighthouse. The lighthouse? Do you mean Venus Lighthouse? Well then, our paths are intertwined. I too must go to Venus Lighthouse. We cannot get to the top of Venus Lighthouse, can we? These adepts may be able to solve the riddle that blocks us. Ah, I see. The thought hadn't occurred to me. Isaac, you shall go to the Venus Lighthouse with Iadem. Do not worry. You can take care of your own business first. I see. If they can solve the riddle of the lighthouse, then our own wishes will have been fulfilled. So we can search for Lemuria after they completed their own quest. Is that acceptable? Yes. The episode is going so long. You will undertake this quest. I am most grateful. In any case, you will need my assistance to reach the lighthouse. I'll make preparations so I'm ready to leave at any time. I'll take my leave to make preparations. And you can all meet at Godawan Passage. That's a brilliant idea. One more thing. I'd like to think about a suitable reward. Yes, I will take care of that immediately as well. I shall be waiting for you at the passage. And then he leaves. Your first task shall be the riddles of the Venus Lighthouse. I'm counting on you, Isaac. Alright, finally get control of our characters. Whew, that was a lot of dialogue. Alright. We're gonna continue on our quest in the next episode. Alright. See you guys then. Bye bye.